Welcome to another episode of Robbie Comics. My name is Robbie, and these are comics. So today there was actually a Comic-Con in my local cities in Gloucester, and I decided to go because my partner was showcasing some of her work there. So I was able to go there, check out her stuff, and yeah, I was able to look around and grab some awesome comics. Unfortunately, it was a little bit on the small side, so there wasn't that many comic vendors. I think there was literally one person who was solely selling comics, and then the other stalls had kind of a mix of comics plus like statues and pops and like collectible cards like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. So but it wasn't a great con. I felt like it was a bit expensive to get in, but I still picked up some good books for my collection. And then at the end of it, I basically had to go down to my local comic book shop to pick up some books that I had not touched for a while. So I had a bit of a short stack to pick up there as well. So we'll look through those too. So the books that I picked up, we've got a few sort of bronze, silver age, actually no, just all bronze age books in various conditions, and then we'll go through the books I picked up from my local LCS. So continuing on with the Hulk binge at the minute, I grabbed a couple more for my collection. So we've got Incredible Hulk 148. It's an okay condition. I think I might have paid up a little bit for it. I paid £9. The guy made some notes on here saying acceptable condition, some yellowing, covers some wear and creases and small rips, which I would say is fair. It's not in the best condition. There is some spine wear going on down the side here. Apologies, the light is terrible in my room today. We've got some chipping down the sides and quite a dent in the front corner there. But other than that, it looks not too bad. I'm not a big fan of the layout actually. Like you've got this kind of like section off here, but then it kind of like blends into another section up here. So I think the design of this front cover is a little bit all over the place actually. But yeah, apart from that though, yeah, I'm happy to have it, and it'll make a great addition to my collection. So we'll read through that at some point. We've got another Hulk book as well. This one's in a lot better condition. So this is Hulk 152. You got multiple Marvel characters on here. You've got Daredevil, you've got Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Captain America, and I believe this is Nick Fury in the bottom right corner here. As you can see, I paid 15 quid for this one, and it's in really nice condition actually. There's a couple of like marks. I think they might be stains down the right hand side, left hand side here. But the corners look pretty sharp, and there's no chipping around the sides. The spine looks like it's in really good condition. So yeah, it's really nice. And again, an early-ish Hulk, so issue 152. Front cover's fantastic, and I think as a display piece as well, it just looks really nice. So yeah, happy to add that one to the collection. And then we've got a few keys here. So we'll go with the kind of a key, but not a big key. We've got this Marvel Comics Presents for all new features. So this is kind of like a preview of some of the releases that they were working on. So obviously I picked this one up because of the She-Hulk on the front cover. So the reason why this one is a kind of a key issue is it's the first time that She-Hulk breaks the fourth wall and talks directly to the audience. So, you know, all those people out there that said it's a Daredevil thing, no, she did it first, technically. But it's also a preview of the Sensational She-Hulk series. So I thought I'd pick this up. As you can see, I paid about £3.50 for it. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. Good condition. Slight wear on the sides, especially down the spine. There's a little bit of a stain up in the top right corner here, but again, displays really nicely. And as a She-Hulk fan myself, I thought I'd just grab it because it looks awesome. Another pretty big key. So this is Fantastic Four 150. I already have an issue of this, but the main reason why I picked it up is because of the price. Like £5 for this book is awesome. If you bear me 2 seconds, I'll just grab you the copy that I already have, so we can do a little bit of a comparison. So on the left is my original one, and on the right is the new one. So trying to get a fair sort of comparison here because of the light is not great. So the one on the left is obviously in a little bit better condition. This one looks a little bit faded, and I think, yeah, so this is the scent variant. We've got a Pence variant up here, but yeah, the colors are a little bit muted on this one, but still cracking condition in both cases. And yeah, there's a little bit of a crease I've just noticed up in this corner, and I don't think that's on the plastic. No, that's on the book. So, but again, £5 for this one. This is the key because I think this is the first. Sorry, this is the wedding of Human Torch and Crystal. No, not Human Torch. No, it's Quicksilver and Crystal. So yeah, so again, cracking book, cracking story as well. I've read this one a couple of times. It's really cool. Yeah, again, really good condition, but slightly muted on this side. So, but yeah, great book nonetheless. And the other key I picked up was this one, Submariner, issue 27, the first appearance of Commander Kraken. As you can see him on this front cover here. Again, apologies, the light is terrible. I need to get like a proper light display or something. There you go, you can kind of see it a bit better there. But again, as you can see, I paid £10 for it, and it's actually in really good condition. Like, I can't really see much wrong with it. There's a couple of very minor spine ticks down the side. Very, very minor indeed. But the corners look sharp. And there's no dents or dings or anything. The front cover looks pretty good, other than the rubber stamp up here. But even if, I think if you go take that to grading, they don't actually do anything with it. But yeah, but I thought that was just a really cool buy. 10 quid for a key issue Submariner, you know, especially with Submariner or Namor appearing in the new Black Panther film. You never know, he might get his own film or series or what have you, so potentially could see Commander Kraken appearing in that, which is awesome. One other thing I did pick up from the con as well, there is an awesome artist by the name of Nick Gribben. And he had a bit of a discount on some of his prints, so I went ahead and got a couple of those. So let me grab those out of their protective sleeve so you can see all three. Hopefully you'll be able to see them on the camera. I might have to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. So we've got so he signed them all as well. So we've got a Scarlet Witch, really nice copy there, and he's signed them all as well, which is really nice. We've got this badass Venom. Like, check that out. That is insane. It is so good. Super cool. And then this one I picked up for my partner. She's a huge Winter Soldier fan, so I grabbed this as well because it was 3 for 20 quid. So I thought, screw it, I might as well grab something for her as well. I'm with you to the end of the line, pal. Classic quote there. So yeah, so I just need to get those framed. And yeah, once they're framed, they'll make a great addition to my space that I've got set up where I do all my recording and comic book stuff. But if anyone's interested in his artwork, he has a gram and I think a store as well. So there's his info for anyone who's interested. But yeah, so that was the stuff that I got from the Comic-Con. And now let's look through the stuff that I picked up from the local comic shop. So these are just stuff from my pull list. I don't think I grabbed anything special. No, they're literally everything from my pull list. So you might see some familiar books here. So we've got Edge of Spider-Verse issue 4. I'm pretty sure this is the origin of Spider-Pig or Spider-Ham, whatever his name is. And then I can't remember this kid's name, but it's his like first appearance, Spider-Man on crutches. So, but yeah, so I haven't read any of these yet. I've literally just got back from the con now. So, but yeah, cool front cover, very like illustrative and kind of like it looks almost like watercolor-esque, which is really nice. Unfortunately, the light is just dying in this room. One second, let me see if I can. Might be darker, but it might help make it a bit easier to read. So I got 8 Billion Genies issue 5. I think this is the second book of this I own. Unfortunately, I did buy this one online, and then it came, and then I didn't realize that I had bought it on my LCS as well. Put it on my pull list. So yes, that's just a duplicate. So I might just sell that off at some point. But it is the first print, and they're becoming pretty scarce at the minute. We've got Gambit issue 3, which is kind of like a side story between Gambit and Storm. Storm's basically been turned into a child, so Gambit's kind of like looking after her, whilst there's some kind of villain trying to hunt them down. But yeah, I'm kind of enjoying the story. Like I said before, my last copy of this. I'm a little bit lost with the story, but it's still kind of fun. I'm still interested in it. There's some quirky stuff that's happening, and obviously anything Gambit related is pretty badass. And then next we've got issue 5 of Grimm. Although this story is becoming super predictable, I'm still actually kind of enjoying it. There's some teenage angst style of things going on. There's some drama. You know, you've got Grimm himself has made an appearance in issue 4, so we'll see what happens when he meets probably his daughter at some point in issue 5. But again, all the artwork in this series, especially the front covers, are absolutely amazing. Like, this front cover is awesome. Just love that that pose there with kind of like Death's or Grimm's skull on the sort of taking over Jessica's face there. It's pretty cool. And then we got issue 6 of Strange. I have heard this is more of a Wong episode than a Clear Strange episode, with Bats the dog on the front cover there. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this series so far. I can see it being quite popular later on down the line, and potentially if you know, if Doctor Strange does die in the MCU at some point, then you know, Clear is probably going to take up the mantle, and we saw Clear in at the end of the last Doctor Strange film in the after credits scene as well. So that potentially, or this series is potentially one to look out for. So that's pretty awesome. And then I've been waiting for this to be released for absolutely ages. From a very, very previous video, I was going through the Something is Killing the Children slaughter pack, and how much I really loved the artwork and so on. So I basically added it to my pull list for the next series of slaughter pack episodes. Just for the front covers alone, I think they are smashing. Like, these ones I think are a little bit less dynamic and interesting, but the artwork on them is still awesome. So we'll quickly have a look through those. So this is issue 16. Something is Killing the Children. I'd imagine these are kind of, I don't know if this is Jessica or not. I haven't even read these at all. I'd imagine it's probably either a new character being introduced, or it's kind of like looking at Jessica's like sort of past life maybe, or her as a child before she became a member of the House of Slaughter. But yeah, still a really cool front cover on that one. So that's issue 16. And then we got issue 17. You got the House of Slaughter mask up there, which is really cool. Again, very simplistic and minimalist, but it's still just eye-catching. And again, it's just like a piece of artwork on display, so it looks really nice. So yeah, that was issue 17. This one's probably my favorite one. Some unknown character on the front with a massive like double-headed axe. So this is issue 18 with some like monster eyes here. It's really nice. It's kind of like got a cardstock, like a thick cardstock cover, which is why I enjoy them. So they'll hopefully last for a bit longer as well. This is issue 19. Again, very dynamic. Obviously the symmetricalness of this one is really cool. And then finally issue 20 with the, I think he's like the master of the House of Slaughter. I think he's called like something dragon, I can't remember. So yes, this based on the is it Jessica or Erica? I can't remember what this character's name is. Is it Erica? I thought it was Jessica Slaughter, but maybe it's Erica Slaughter. I don't know. It's been a long time since I read the first lot of slaughter packs, so I'm all over the place now. But that's the issue 20. So yeah, again, really looking forward to reading through those books. I absolutely loved it. I think the first lot I got was kind of like the first volume, so I think these might be like the second volume. I really absolutely loved it. Like, I was a little bit late to the party with it, and trying to get a hold of like a standard issue 1 was crazy pricey, so I was just like, okay, we'll go for something that I can afford with like the slaughter packs. But yeah, but I'm super looking forward to reading through those. That'll probably be my like weekend's plan sorted. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. There's some cracking books in there. I'm really looking forward to reading through the books from my pull list. especially Strange and House of Slaughter. They're going to be hopefully be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, let me know which books you've picked up. If you've got any cons coming up, let me know. I'm always interested. Unfortunately, due to certain restrictions in my household at the minute, I can't get to all cons. I do want to start going to conventions more, so I can obviously bring you guys some awesome content. But yeah, but that's it for today. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Stay crispy and peace out.